Auction Merchandise Source, or AMS, is a company we formed about 3 years ago to help provide unique quality merchandise, sports and entertainment memorabilia for charity events. So we work with a lot of nonprofits and schools and temples, churches, to help them with their fundraising goals. The key thing about AMS is our goal is really to help others raise money. Our hope is that in the end we're profitable so that we can continue to do this on an ongoing basis for these organizations.
In addition to helping with fundraising, we also provide services to the community. And in fact, if somebody comes into our studio and wants to purchase something from us, we would make a donation to a specific charity, either their charity or a charity that we might select as part of that purchase.
We collect memorabilia for these charity events. We actually purchase them all because we're looking for items that we think are unique and different and will work well in these charity events. We work directly with agents, with athletes, with celebrities to collect these items. When we get an athlete in for the signing, it's a nice way for them to give back to the community. Folks can get pictures taken with the athlete as well as get something signed. And then the other part of that is there's money being generated each time we do a signing, that money going to a local charity. So we would view it kind of as a win-win-win all the way around.
Absolutely. This is all about raising money for those organizations. In fact, when we make something available to a client, we'll suggest that the minimum bid that they put on the piece of merchandise is above our consignment price, so they in fact are making money on each item. Typically our merchandise will sell for 2 to 4 times our consignment price.
The key is helping them not only identify the right items, but the right price points for that particular event. So we work with them that way. This past year, we helped organizations raise over $400,000 through the merchandise. Our goal this year is to raise over $500,000 for those organizations.
For any organization that we work with, we'll make sure that we make donations to that organization as well. So not only are we making merchandise available on a consignment basis, but Dave and I both feel real strongly that it's important that we make our own contribution to each of the events that we work with.
There really is no financial risk to organizations that we work with because we provide the unique sports and entertainment pieces on a consignment basis. So they will come in, we'll work with them, consult with them to select the right items for their event. Those items are put on hold shortly, generally within a week or a couple days before their event. They'll pick those items up, put them on display in their raffle or auction. All those items sell, we'll collect some money from them after the event when they've been paid. If there's an item or two that don't sell in that particular auction, they just return that to us. There's no harm, no foul, no financial risk for them at all. First one here is what we call our Mike Ditka package, and it actually can look and feel a little bit different for various organizations. Sometimes we'll have a Ditka jersey. In this case, it's a helmet, throwback Chicago Bears helmet signed by Mike Ditka, but what's unique and different is we will then add in some other pieces, whether it's the book which captures Ditka and the 50 greatest plays in Bears history. We always will have a bottle or two of Ditka wine, cigars. So when people think about the coach, this is the kind of package. And that packaging is what makes it kind of unique, different, and raises more funds for those different charities. Everybody recognizes Tiger Woods. Well, we were able to get, at a lower price, a range-driven ball by Tiger Woods, a signature from Tiger Woods, all authenticated from some of the top authenticators in the business, and it's a unique piece that you're not going to see in any other organization like ours. And our entertainment section has been growing quite a bit. I'm just going to give you a couple unique pieces here that have been very popular in both galas as well as some charity golf events. On the gala side, everybody here recognizes the Beatles, and this is an example of something where it's unique in that it has laser engraved signatures, so it's not going to be expensive because they're the laser engraved, they're not an actual signature, but it has all 16 of their albums, including, people always think this is a blank, but it's actually the White Album here. And that piece for a true music or Beatles fan has gone quite well. On the sports and entertainment side, we commissioned our framers to put together a lot of the classic movies. In this case, it's Caddyshack, where it has an actual piece of the Hollywood sign. So in California, when the sign was torn down, they captured that, they collected it, they've cut it up into various pieces, and each of these is now a unique piece, a numbered piece that includes a actual piece of the Hollywood sign. Cubs Hall of Fame display. And we can package these in a lot of different ways, where we've got Ernie Banks, Billy Williams, Ryne Sandberg, and Fergie Jenkins, the 4 Cubs Hall of Famers. In fact, one piece here is all signed balls by those Hall of Famers, each with the Hall of Fame inscription on them. And what's unique is that we were able to package them in a 4-ball display. Now, people have asked us, what about Ron Santo? Because some people come in thinking he's a Hall of Famer, and while he probably should be, he's not officially in the Hall yet. We're already prepared with 5-ball holders so that when Ron is in, we can actually put one in. In fact, we had one client came in who ordered that. They wanted to present it that way, even though the ball signed by Ron didn't have Hall of Fame on it. Their view is he should be in, so they wanted to have that 5-ball display. And actually, since it was a unique piece, it went very well in their charity event. At the end of every summer, we have all the organizations we work with. They always hold a spot in their auction for that Cubs World Series piece when and if we do get that in.